Welcome back to the Painted Peach. Today we are doing gingerbread themed DIYs. We are in a playlist for Gingerbread Mania, hosted by Shabby Meets Bling, Jody at Southern Seasons, and Up All Night DIY. Here is DIY number 1. We're going to take some Amazon boxes and we are going to create something out of them for the gingerbread theme today. So here I am tearing down those boxes, and now we are getting out a chalk tour stencil for some gingerbread houses. So I'm just cutting them all apart and getting them ready, and we're going to chalk them onto this cardboard and cut them out to create a little gingerbread village. Today I'm a part of that playlist, so if you would go over in my description and check out that link, and you can watch all of the creatives in one place, and it'll just play one right after the other. It's so convenient, so make sure you check that out, and go ahead and check out the hosts that are tagged in my description as well. So I didn't have any white chalk paste, but this is kind of like a champagne color, and I thought it looked really good against the cardboard. I didn't do anything to the cardboard because the cardboard was the perfect color, I believe, for gingerbread. So I'm just chalking the houses on, and then I am drying them and fussy cutting them out so that I can use them all in a little village. I'll just let you know that my hands really hurt after cutting these. It would be great if you had one of those cardboard cutters, the automatic ones, or a box cutter would work too, a really sharp one, and you could be more precise. The scissors are not made for cutting cardboard, but that's all I had and it worked. I also have a different stencil that has a gingerbread house on it that I end up using also, and it went really well with this one, so I needed some more different types of houses, so I used that one as well, and it turned out super cute with this set of houses. And here that one is also. These stencils go with some house cutouts that Talkator has, but I didn't get those. I just got the stencils themselves. I figured I could do something with them other than their surfaces, making my own or whatever. So this one has a little bit more chalk on it than the other ones. It's mostly chalk, and the other ones are mostly cardboard background, but I thought it would give a good contrast. I end up having to lay that one back down because some of the chalk didn't go through. That's a great thing about these, that you could see through them and it's easy to line up. Now I have them all cut out and they're really cute just like they are, but I wanted them to be more like iced gingerbread houses. So I get out some puffy paint and we start icing them. I did end up running out of puffy paint, so I used a chalk marker and a little uni ball pen to create some of them. I think they all turned out super adorable. These would be great on your mantle. Lots of fun. All right, let's go on to DIY number 2. I have these toy soldier nutcrackers, whatever you want to call them, large ornaments that I created before, and I am sanding them down because I'm going to turn them into gingerbread toy soldiers. So these are chalk couture surfaces that go with a stencil, and they are cleanable if you just add water, but I wanted to sand them down and smooth them out anyway because the surface that they are is sometimes hard for me to work with, so I wanted to smooth that out. So I'm just grabbing the stencil that goes with these little guys, and we are going to get out some brown paint or tan paint. I start with a lighter color, and then I decide that I need a darker color, so I end up going over this one that I start here, but I feel like it wasn't dark enough for me. Each one of these are going to get a coat of paint, and then we will paint the backs as well, and then we'll go over it with the stencil in a white shimmer paste because I don't have any white, like I said before, and the white shimmer is really pretty, and I think it'll go really well with this. Here's where I go over this one with the lighter tan, and I decide that I do not like it at all. It just doesn't stand out good enough for me. I don't feel like it looks gingerbread like, so I end up deciding against this one. Here it is when I pulled it off. So here I am doing that same color, and I decide, I really don't like this as I'm drawing, and then I go grab a darker color. I'll put those colors in my description if I remember to do that, but I think one of them was Almond Latte, and that was the one that was too light. This is the darker one from Apple Barrel. That worked really well, and I feel like it's a mocha color. So I'm going over that other one that I've already done, and then we're going to go ahead and paint the other two, and then we'll get started. While we're painting, I want to remind you that this is a playlist. Make sure you go check that out in my description and say hello to the hosts. They're also tagged in there. I'd like to thank them for allowing me to be a part of this playlist. All right, I think that color is a lot more gingerbread-like. I do have to do 2 coats on each of them. You can see that one right there looks darker. That's because the other 2 were painted first with that lighter color. So I do end up going over them a 3rd time. So I just want to make sure that these are super dry before I go over them with the stencils. And they're all ready, so let's get started with the first one. Right there, you seen me fixing a little boo-boo. When I pulled up the stencil, it pulled up the paint like it wasn't adhered well to the background or surface, and it just pulled it up. So I just painted over it and went back over it with the stencil. And now I'm just adding those same tags on, or not tags, hangers on. And then I just said, oh, I forgot to paint the backs. So here I'm just going to paint the backs. Then we're going to add on the same strings for the top. And then they will be ready to hang on the tree. So let me know in the comments, do you like these as gingerbread toy soldiers? Or do you like them with the colorful way I had them before, Candyland style? I go over these with some distressing inks and I don't like it. So I decided to go ahead and not do the rest of them, but you could make it like that crispy burnt edge if you wanted to, but I think they're perfect just as they are, and they turned out adorable. All right, here's the final reveal. Here are our little gingerbread house town, and I think it is just so cute. I think I'm going to display it on my mantle. I didn't have it cleared off to show you today. And here are the toy soldier gingerbread fellas. And I think I'm going to hang them on my tree. I don't know yet. All right, you guys, this was a Gingerbread Mania Can't Sleep Creations collaboration. Check out the playlist in my description. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and hit that bell, like and share, all the good stuff. And as always, stay peachy.